tried to make up for his defeat in the Ranvet. The reports are good about that horse. So Desert Hero, raced by His Majesty the King and Her Majesty the Queen, will be moving into the line shortly. Waltham's gone in. Let's go back to Tim Ryan and get the final update.
Yeah, it's important that you've highlighted Desert Hero there, and the important thing with these internationals is the last few minutes of betting, and the betting says no to Desert Hero. Now out to $8.50. We can't lay it late. It might even start longer than that, $8.50. And with the lack of money for him, that means the favourite had to firm. Alalcance now into $2.60. She's really well backed late. Waltham now into second pick as an $8 chance, and Valiant King now $8.50. $23 into $8.50. You won't see much bigger move in a single day for one horse.
That's today.
That's just today.
Just today.
Originally went up $15 on Wednesday.
Alalcance has got a near-perfect record here in Australia. Only narrow defeats when it hasn't been winning. Here's Lastochka coming up. And you can see Baccio Del Mis, one of the greys, moving up to an outside line. There's about 4 out. In they go. The Chairman's 2,600 metres at Royal Randwick, race 3 on day 1 of the championships.
Barazzini from the outside barrier is the last to move in. Great to see the starting gates completely full at the top of the Randwick Straight on this picture-perfect day in Sydney. Day 1 of the championships, and they're racing down the Chairman's quality. The big fielder on the way, and Kinesiology taken back together with Mr. Waterville. Now looking for those going forward in the gold jacket, Hopeful there. El Jasor wide out, Positivity Handy. Towards the inside, we've got Alalcance showing good master now from Manzois, and Lastochka's pretty handy. Valiant King's pretty handy. The Age of Sail as they go past the post the first time. Alalcance has the fence, but the 3 up wide are all pushing forward here, particularly El Jasor on the outside of Positivity, and they're rushing forward on the outside of Alalcance. Hopeful just takes a sit behind them in 4th. Couple off to Age of Sail on the inside of Manzois. Now Lastochka's caught in a 3 wide position, and Valiant King looks to have slipped in there with a bit of cover on the outside of Francesco Guardi. Desert Heroes midfield at the moment, and 1 off the fence. In advance there are Birdman down on the fence in the red cap. They're followed further back them by Fulfilled at this point, and La Spirit Dealers off the track trying to improve. Back in the field is True Marvel, followed by Waltham, then Athabaskan from Strathtay. Mr. Waterville, Baccio Del Mist and Kinesiology, who drew gate 20, has been snagged back to last. But there was plenty happening up front early, but now Clark takes control of the race. At the 1,400 metres, the favourite in front of Alalcance. She weathered the early storm and leads by 2 going down the back. From El Jasor, Valiant King in the white cap is racing into 3rd position at this point, followed by Hopeful. Then came Positivity, and they're followed further back then by Desert Hero, who's starting to inch a little bit closer. So Ryan Moore wants Desert Hero in the firing line. He doesn't want the mare to get too far in front. 1,000 to go. Alalcance 2.5 clear from El Jasor, followed by Valiant King. Hopeful. Desert Hero wedged between runners in 5th. 2 further back then to Positivity. Age of Sail on the fence, followed by La Spirit Dealer. 2 off then to El Jasor, Fulfilled out wide from Francesco Guardi, True Marvel. Then came Manzois, Athabaskan well back, Birdman on the rails. Further back then to Waltham from Strathtay. They really quicken things up at the 600 metres, and Clark lets the mare roll Alalcance, and she's got plenty struggling coming around the turn. It's Alalcance 3 lengths clear. In 2nd position, Valiant King now, followed by Hopeful on the rails. Then came Age of Sail from Birdman. Lastochka in the check cap is getting to the outside, but Alalcance has a mighty lead inside the 150. Alalcance is galloping them into submission yet again. Charging home at the end is Birdman. Birdman will run 2nd. Alalcance a big winner. 3 out of 3 this preparation. Alalcance beats Birdman. Valiant King 3rd. Hopeful Strathtay running on hard at the end. Age of Sail, Waltham the outside. Then came Lastochka. A big gap back to Manzois from True Marvel. Francesco Guardi, Baccio Del Mis, Mr. Waterville. Desert Hero weakened out from La Spirit Dealer. Still pretty strong past the post. Then came Fulfilled. Athabaskan hasn't run on. Nor Kinesiology, El Jasor and Positivity.
There will be many in absolute awe of this mare after what she's just done. She'll firm up even more put her stamp on the Sydney Cup in 7 days' time. More later.